Hey, this is Case and I'm back for another video. In this video, I want to talk about stepping into new territory. I'm not going to prolong. I'm just going to go ahead and jump into the subject. Now, stepping into new territory means that we're stepping into unknown places, stepping into things that we've never done before, or we might have done before. We kind of, played around with it. It was a fluke. It was one of those things that happened. But there are times when you are going to be required to either revisit those areas or be called into new territory, or actually pushed and pulled into new territory. So I bring up this conversation because in the last 30 days, I was approached by a few male friends of mine and even some male family. And they said to me, "Hey sis, why aren't you designing jewelry for men? What about us? Why are you leaving us out?" And I thought to myself, out of all the people in the world, they want me to design a piece of jewelry for them. Listen, there are so many male artists out there that are making jewelry pieces for men, and they want Kesa to design a piece of jewelry for them. Listen, I was elated. I was ecstatic. I was taken back by the fact that they want to entrust me to design a piece of jewelry for them. Now, they found some type of beauty in the jewelry that I was designing for women. Listen, this is a whole brand new territory for me. Now, that doesn't mean that I didn't design men's jewelry before, because I did do it. It was just on a smaller scale. It wasn't wide like I'm doing now with the women's jewelry. And so now I am being required to walk into a different territory. And even though I'm a little bit intimidated by it, even though I'm a little bit fearful about it, I'm still going to do it. Now, amazingly enough, I made 5 prototype bracelets, and I, sent them out to a couple of friends of mine that I know, and they gave me the thumbs up. And I was like, okay, I have another market that I can step into. Not purposely trying to step into the market, but again, being pulled into the market. Now, there are times when you as a business owner, as a new parent, or as an actress, or whatever it is that you're doing with your life, you're going to be called into a different territory. The territory may be intimidating, it may be fearful, but you owe it to yourself to step into that new territory. Why? Because you are being expanded. And I talked about expansion on the prior videos about sometimes God expands our territory. We want to stay in this little box, and he's trying to give us this yard. He's trying to give us this acre, and we want to stay in the box. Well, a part of being expanded is walking into new territory. And sometimes the territory is unfamiliar. You have no idea if you're going to be able to make it or not make it. But the point is to walk into that territory strong, walk into that territory confident, even though you might fail, even though you might not do the best, but you owe it to yourself and the people that believe in you to step into that territory. Now, oftentimes we don't want to step into the territory because we're like, I'm going to mess up. You might. But you still owe it to you again to step into that territory. Again, this is unfamiliar to me. But the mere fact that I had a group of men that said to me, "Listen, we believe in you. We know you can design jewelry for us too. So get to designing." And I am telling you, this is so exciting for me. I am so elated about it. And I'm on here to tell you, as an entrepreneur, you're going to oftentimes be required to step into new places, new heights that you don't even know or even realize you're being called to. So I want to challenge you to go ahead and take it on powerfully. Go ahead and take it on with confidence. Listen, if you weren't able to do it, you wouldn't be called to do it. So if you are a painter and you only paint still life, and somebody is telling you, "Hey, I need you to go ahead and paint me and my husband," go ahead and do it. Even though you have never done still life, anything other than still life, I should say. I am doing research right now. That's what's helping me to make product for men. I'm doing testing. I'm doing research on what men like. I'm doing surveys on what men like. That's how I can become great at what I'm doing. Just like I became good at making women's jewelry, I can now become good at making men's jewelry. And I'm saying to you, do not sell yourself short. Now, I may seem a little bit excited about or a little bit giddy. That's because this is a brand new thing for me. And I get excited about taking on new projects sometimes. And I'm telling you today, you owe it to yourself. And I'm saying that again. I'm going to repeat that again. You owe it to yourself and the people that believe in you to step into that new territory. God is trying to expand you. You need to allow him to expand you. Now, if you have found any value in this video, go ahead, like and subscribe. Comment as well, and I'll see you in the next video.